race. Never get separate, I had a level above his place. Reaping the benefits, out of lesson who had the face. Pulling a lever, we leave a message, not a trace. Pushing a button with guarantee.
Alright guys, so real quick update. We got tickets to Hobbs and Shaw. I think it came out yesterday, but we're gonna watch it today. We got 3 tickets, so we're gonna check that out. I met up with Fayaz and Christian. So hopefully we'll let you guys know how the movie goes. Alright guys, so we just finished watching the movie. It was pretty good. I'd give it like out of 10, probably like an 8. We saw all the Fast and the Furious movies because we're like all big car fans. But it was pretty funny, I'll give it that. I want to see what happens to Hobb and the chick, but so far so good. Alright, hopefully you guys can see me because I just readjusted the camera, but I'll give you guys a real quick update. I woke up super late today. It's like Sunday, so I got up around like 12 o'clock. I ate breakfast and then I head out. I'm looking for a couple cars for my dad that he's planning on purchasing hopefully within this week. I went all the way to like a deeper part of Long Island. I went to Kopag, then I went to Syosset. Now I'm on my way to Brooklyn, which is like on the other side of the island. But so far I found one car that was fairly decent. If they're willing to work with us on it, that might be the way we go. Otherwise, the car here in Brooklyn, I'm not able to see it yet, but the price is pretty good. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna send the photos to a couple mechanics and see what they say about the car. And then whichever one I decide on going to see first, that's the one I'll probably take a mechanic to. And then if he says it's all good, then we will be set to buy. But we started off thinking about getting him a sedan, and then he's like, you know what, even if I do get a sedan, we need something for the snow because my car is a sedan already. And it's pretty good in the snow, but you know, for blizzards and stuff, you need something a little bit higher off the ground. So we went for an SUV after that. Then we thought the SUV was too big, so we're kind of going for like one of those mid-sized SUVs. So first option was X3 BMW. So the first option was X5. That was the SUVs we were looking for. We're like, let's go X3. The X3 doesn't look all that great unless you go for the M Sport model, and my dad really does not need the M variant or the M Sport model of it. He's just like a basic driver. He doesn't want anything flashy. So let's see how the car, there's a highway patrol guy right there. Let's see how the car is over here. We have one pretty good one in Kopag, and then I'm gonna have a mechanic look at that one tomorrow, and then hopefully we can make a decision, and then we'll see how it goes. And then I'll try and bring you guys along with the whole negotiation process, and hopefully we can teach you something new while we do this. So I'll catch you guys in just a little bit. I'm gonna try and get clips of the car that I'm going to check out, and then we will continue from there. So I have about a 30, almost a 40-minute drive left, unfortunately, but luckily they closed pretty late today. Other dealerships closed at 5, this dealership closes at 6. So we should be all set. So I'll catch you guys there. Hopefully I find parking, and I'll show you guys some clips of the car. So I almost just got hit by a C300. So I was just on the highway and I was going into the middle lane, the center lane. I put on my signal, I checked all my corners, and I'm going in. Next thing I know, the C300 speeds like right next to me. I don't know if he actually hit me. Like, even if he did, it was probably a really light impact. And I started blowing my horn. I see him speeding up. He either did barely hit me or we just barely missed each other. I hit my horn. Both of us like turned back into our lanes, and then I was trying to get the guy to pull over, and then he started speeding away, so I followed after him. And then at a certain point he stopped. Like he stopped, so I couldn't, like I passed him and he stopped, so I couldn't take a photo of his license plate. Then he backed up, and then it looked like he was trying to get a photo of my license plate. So I'm like, all right, whatever, do it. So I went in front of him and I tried to stop him, and he kind of just went away. And then I took a couple photos on my phone, but unfortunately, thanks to the iPhone photo camera, everything is blurry as hell, and I cannot make anything out on the license plate. I'm gonna get to the dealership, I'm gonna pull over, when I park there, I'm gonna see if there's any damage on the front, on the passenger side front fender. Hopefully it's nothing and we just barely missed each other, but we'll find out in a little bit. That's the problem with driving in New York. Some people just drive like maniacs for no reason. And then I put on my hazards. I try to signal him over. He didn't want to stop, so at a certain point I was just like, you know what, whatever. I thought I took the photos, and then, you know, I was driving, it was a lot of traffic. I go on my phone, I check it, they're all blurry. So like I said, hopefully it's nothing too big, but we'll find out in a little bit. Alright guys, so we went to 2 dealerships so far. One of them seems to be giving us a pretty good deal. The other one kind of made us drive super far away and then wasted our time. But I have Fayaz with me. I'm not gonna turn the camera his way because then I have to realign it, but I'll show you guys when we get out of the car. You know, he's the master negotiator, so I had to bring him along. The one dealership we went to in the Bronx, they made us drive. So we went from Long Island to Brooklyn, then we went Brooklyn to Queens, then we went from Queens all the way to the Bronx. Now we're headed back to Queens. The Bronx dealership basically brought us in with some ridiculous price online. We were trying to get the price over the phone. We're trying to make the purchase today just because we're a little short on time, and they just were like completely reluctant to give us a price over the phone. We went in, and you know, in the Bronx, the same stuff happens at every dealership. They always give you one price, and then by the end of the day, it's like a completely different number. But
they're selling a warranty.
Yeah,
that is not negotiable.
Yeah, they're like, it's like an add-on warranty to the car, which is like an extra $3 to $4 grand. And that wasn't on the price. If it's mandatory, like you won't sell the car without the warranty, you should add the price on there. So it kind of like, you go in, the mileage is low and the price is low, and then when you add the warranty, it's the same price as everybody else. So then why would I buy it from you? But you know, it's not a big deal. We're gonna go get some breakfast because we didn't eat anything. So we started at like 8 in the morning. Now it's 12. So we're gonna grab breakfast for lunch, and then we're gonna head back to the other dealership and most likely close the deal. Fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes. But I will keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so paperwork is signed. We're just waiting for the prep work to be done, and then we're gonna head out with the new car. I'll show you guys the car in just a little. I didn't get rid of the BMW. I didn't trade it in. I still have it. Just a couple more months, and then I'm probably gonna get rid of this too, and then try and get something else because it's a lease. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But just give me a couple minutes, and we will reveal the car. And like, we should be ready to go in like an hour and a half. You think? Okay. All right, guys. All right, guys. So we have an hour and a half to kill. Hopefully they get back in time before
7:45.
You think you're gonna make it? Doubt it. Queens back?
Traffic is there.
Because we're in Brooklyn right now, and then it's like a 40-minute drive there, 40-minute drive back, and then the DMV closes at 7:45. It's 6:10 right now. If they can do it, it's a miracle. If they can't, we might have a small issue. But you know, fingers crossed. Hopefully everything goes well. We're gonna grab some burgers right now. We're gonna check out this place called My House Burgers and Shakes, or burgers and fries. And then I'll show you guys how that goes. But we're gonna head out from the dealership right now. Hopefully they still have the valet parking when we get back. And then other than that, you know, I'd say we got a pretty good deal. Negotiating definitely helps, and having this guy with me definitely helps out a lot. So big shout out to Fayaz, because he did save me not even a couple hundred but a couple $1,000s on this purchase. And you know, he's a car guy. He knows he's a great negotiator when it comes to those type of things. So make sure, if it's your first time, it's not my first time, it's my 3rd time, but you know, make sure if there's somebody more experienced there, make sure you take them with you. And you know, you never know. The more backup you have, the better it is for you in the long run. But we're gonna go to the burger place. I'll catch you guys in a little bit, and I'll give you guys an update then.
Jeep, the guy told me, he was
It's
like,
pouring down.
Yeah, it's like pouring rain.
He's
the top off
probably rear. works in the service, I think. He was walking in. I'm like, sir, we're closed. She's like, yeah, okay.
It looks good. Alright guys, time for the big reveal. That's it. That's the winter ride. Let me show you guys the interior. This thing's sick. When the lights turn on. Give me a sec.
Start accelerated, everything from the money to energy generated. Never get separate, had a love